Hi there, this is Joseph. So today we're going to talk about one of the more popular and famous dishes in Vietnam. Vietnam is known for many dishes, but perhaps this would have to be the most popular. It is called pho. Or to be more precise, you say pho with a question mark. So in Vietnamese it would be pho. So pho, some brief history about pho is that it originated in the 20th century in northern Vietnam in a province called Nam Dinh. And from there, now we have many variations of pho here today. Ingredients for pho include specific cut of white rice noodles, you have broth, you have beef, slices of beef, you also have the Vietnamese meatballs. You have garnishes on top of that. You can use basil, mint, bean sprouts, and cilantro, onions. On top of that, you also have chili pepper. You can have the sriracha hot sauce and the hoisin sauce as well. Up north, they don't use hoisin sauce. Now, what are the main ingredients of pho? Pho is served in a bowl with a specific cut of white rice noodles in clear broth. Now the broth can be either chicken or it can be beef broth. Now if it's in the beef broth, you have the slim cuts of beef, usually the steak, the fatty flank with the lean flank or the brisket. Variations of the broth include tendon, tripe, or the meatballs in southern Vietnam. Chicken pho with the chicken broth is made of the same spices, but it's a little bit different in the fact that they only use chicken bones and meat, as well as some internal organs of the chicken, such as the heart, the undeveloped eggs, and the gizzard. The broth for beef pho is generally made by simmering beef bones. Usually, now they stew this for a long period of time. Usually, it's anywhere between 2 to 6 hours, depending on how soft and tender you want the bones and the meat to be, and how sweet you want the broth to be. Usually you simmer the beef bones or the oxtails and the flank steak. You also have charred onion, charred ginger, and other spices. For a more intense flavor, the bones may still have beef on them. Chicken bones also work and produce a similar broth. You also have extra seasonings that include Saigon cinnamon and other kinds of cinnamon as alternatives can be used, such as star anise, roasted ginger, roasted onion, black cardamom, coriander seed, and fennel seed, and clove. Broth, again, the broth takes several hours to make. For the chicken pho, only the meat and bones of the chicken are used in place of the beef. Garnishes for pho. As I mentioned earlier, you have a lot of greens, such as vegetables such as basil, bean sprouts, cilantro, onions, chili pepper. In the process of making pho, how do you prepare it so that you can get ready to eat? So what you normally do is you take a bowl, right, empty bowl, like this, imagine. Boom, empty bowl. Next step, you would take the pho noodles and you would put it on top. After that, you would take usually the slices of beef. Now this can be one of two ways. One, you can already have it somewhat cooked, put on top, or a lot of people, they like to put it in raw. So you have the sliced, thin sliced beef slices and you put it on top of the noodles. And then what you do is you put the broth on top. Now inside of the pot with the broth, you have the oxtails and you also have the beef bones. You put that in, and then you also have the meatballs. The beef meatballs you put on top as well. Okay. Now that you're ready, what you do is you put your garnishes on top. You take the onions, you put it on. Green onions. For those of you that don't like green onion, you don't have to put that on. You can take, there's also chili pepper. You also put bean sprouts, just sprinkle some of that on there. You also have cilantro. And then to top it off, if you want some extra flavor, you will put hoisin sauce or sriracha or chili sauce on top. And in Vietnam, how you eat it is you eat it with a chopsticks and a spoon. So chopsticks and a spoon. Yep. And then you enjoy. Now, where can you eat pho, or where can you find pho? Well, in Vietnam, you can find pho pretty much anywhere. You see it on street vendors, you see it at restaurants, or you can make it at home. Now, in the US, you would have to go to a pho restaurant, or you would have to just make it yourself. But yeah, I hope you learned a little bit about pho today, and I hope that next time when you enjoy a nice bowl of hot pho, now you know how to properly eat it and the process to make it. Hope you enjoy your food.